Every year here in the UK, 35,000 people die of lung cancer. Last year, my mum was one of them. My mum didn't even know she was sick. She lost her voice went croaky, and being a mum and a trooper that she was, she didn't do anything about it because it wasn't sore. And by the time she went to the doctors, it was too late. The cancer had taken hold and it was impossible to beat. My mum Rita died in January of last year. She was 60 and had never smoked. She's the reason that I got involved in the Roy Castle Lung Cancer Foundation, a charity dedicated to defeating lung cancer. Like my mum and 10% of lung cancer sufferers, Roy Castle had never smoked. He died of the disease in 1994. Lung cancer is the second most common form of cancer here in the UK. Daily Telegraph journalist Cassandra Jardine was 55 when she was diagnosed with lung cancer. She was a smoker.
I started smoking in my teens and I carried on smoking maybe 2 or 3 a day until the age of 50, but not every day by any means.
Last year, Cassandra went to her doctor with what she thought was a mild chest infection.
Well, I had a pain in my shoulder, which I thought was lugging around a bag all the time. And my voice I keep slightly sort of getting breathless and losing my voice a bit. But I didn't add the things up together and think this is something awful.
But a biopsy later revealed she had lung cancer.
So, of course, I thought, oh my God, what's going to happen to my children? What's going to happen to my husband? What's going to happen, well, to me?
Cassandra and her husband, William, then had to break the news to their 5 children.
We told them, I'm going to start some treatment. We're going to go on a week's holiday to Cornwall, and then we're going, when we come back, I'm going to start chemotherapy, and I'll probably look and feel pretty grisly, but, it will do me some good with luck. Well done.
Thank you.
Vicky Baker was an active non-smoker when doctors found a tumour on her lung.
At my age, you just don't expect someone to have lung cancer. I was pretty normal, 26-year-old, going out with friends, having a few drinks. I didn't smoke. We're going to the gym, generally healthy. So it's overwhelming, definitely.
As soon as the cancer was diagnosed in 2008, Vicky had an operation to remove part of her left lung and then started a course of chemotherapy.
You get so tired, even the thought of getting out of bed to throw up is just exhausting, even the thought of it. I personally did hit rock bottom with that, with the hair falling out and things like that. You lose yourself, you feel like you're not yourself anymore.
Initially, the treatment appeared successful, but just a year later, Vicky and her partner Glenn received the news that they'd been dreading.
Unfortunately, one of my scans showed up more tumours, but in the other lung this time, which was devastating. And obviously, because I'd already had a major section of my lung removed, that surgery couldn't be carried out to take that out, unfortunately. So it was more treatment.
Lung cancer is very hard to treat because most people don't know they have it until it's too late. But here at the University of Liverpool, the charity is funding a world-class research programme which aims to improve survival rates through early diagnosis of patients. The programme is following 11,000 healthy volunteers over a 10-year period. They have their lung function tested, fill in a lifestyle questionnaire and give blood. The data from volunteers who later develop lung cancer forms clues as to the causes of the disease. Professor John Field is leading the research which is currently focusing on the factors which can increase the risk of getting lung cancer.
We brought in a lot of specimens and a lot of data, and from that we've developed a risk model which includes items such as smoking, exposure to asbestos, family history. I would hope that if we could identify the individuals who are at risk of developing lung cancer at an earlier stage of the disease, we would be in a much better position to put them forward for surgical intervention and therefore successful treatment.
Lung cancer kills as many people as leukemia, breast and bowel cancer put together, yet only 5% of all cancer research funding goes towards lung cancer. I know from seeing how my mum suffered what a terrible disease it is, and how patients need more than just medical help. The Roy Castle Lung Cancer Foundation offers emotional support and advice for everybody affected by lung cancer, and for the tens of thousands of lung cancer patients in the UK, they can really make a difference.
It doesn't feel quite so peculiar.
The charity runs support groups across the country which bring together patients to share experiences and learn more about the disease.
It's worth doing.
Support groups are vital because you can meet other people in a similar situation and discuss the kind of issues, the side effects, which you can only discuss with somebody in the same position.
Cassandra has undergone 4 months of chemotherapy, but medication will never remove her cancer entirely.
It will come back, and so you just have to get on with life, which is what I'm trying to do, but in the knowledge that, there'll be more chemo around the corner, and that, the rest of your life will be spent playing cat and mouse with this illness.
For Vicky, a second round of chemo has halted the spread of the tumour, but it hasn't removed it.
Yeah, the doctors have basically said they don't think they can throw anything at it that will cure it, but there is things I can take if it ever starts to grow or change in any way. But luckily, since then, it's been stable and is sort of staying put for now.
Vicky is determined to live her life despite the disease, and last year she married her long-term partner, Glenn.
I therefore proclaim that they are husband and wife.
To have all of our family and friends gathered together, especially people who had supported us so much, it was brilliant to be able to, really have a good do and just enjoy the day. It was fabulous, absolutely fabulous. I want to do it again. You do find yourself thinking, let's just go for things that we want to do now and enjoy life while you can.
Vicky and Cassandra are among some 65,000 people currently living with lung cancer in the UK. Every year, another 38,000 are diagnosed. The Roy Castle Lung Cancer Foundation has done incredible work since the charity started over 20 years ago, but there's still a lot to be done. You can help by going to the website and donating, roycastle.org, or you can call 0151 254 7200. Or if you'd like to post a donation, please make your cheque payable to the Roy Castle Lung Cancer Foundation and send it to 4-6 Enterprise Way, Wavertree Technology Park, Liverpool, L13 1FB. Remember, if you're a UK taxpayer, the charity can collect gift aid on your donation, worth another 28%. Just send in a note to say you want your donation to be subject to gift aid and include the date and your full name and address. Thank you.